Welcome into Touhyville. Thanks for spending your morning with us. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thanks for getting your day started with us. We appreciate it. Portions of which are brought to us by Jasper Junction at the junction of 14 and 231 in Rensselaer. Stop by. There is something there for everyone at the junction, Jasper Junction. Also want to mention our friends over at the Hideout Bar and Bait in Beaverville. 3159 North 3200 East Road in Beaverville. Today's Wednesday. That means Extreme Bar Bingo. Check them out on Facebook for all kinds of updates. Bingo starts at 7 o'clock, free to play, free to win. Cash jackpots must be 21 to play. Also, don't forget the Renville gaming machines to try your luck at that. Please play responsibly. All kinds of good stuff going on there at the Hideout Bar and Bait in Beaverville. Glad to have them back on with us, hanging out. All right. So, man, oh man, have we learned a lot this morning. I mean, just so many things that Chrissy is, doing with her phone and getting crazy. And she's also in a play, and we've debuted a TV commercial. And, I mean, Chrissy's going to leave the show to be an actress,
I don't think anyone is gonna be on board with that.
No.
So
No, all right. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll let the cards fall where they may, But,
sure.
But I can't wait to see you in the play.
I'm gonna be like, who was that lady that was she was in a Mel Gibson movie and she was like discovered like way later in life at like 40.
Renee Russo?
Thank you, Renee Russo. I'll be like Renee Russo.
I should be on Jeopardy.
Thank you. Good job.
Yeah. All right. So Chrissy's going to be in a play. It's Regina Phalange meets Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
That'll be
that's the name of it. Yeah.
At the building that used to be the Country Bumpkin. Now it will be the place where the plays are.
Mm-hmm.
So go to thecarnegieplayers.org. Is that what it is? That's the website to find out more?
I will look it
up. No,
up.
it's fine.
I don't know.
thecarnegieplayers.org. Yeah, I got it.
Good job.
Yep.
I don't know.
Chrissy's,
Websites?
so I feel for you guys. I feel for you guys over at the Carnegie
Well, I'm
Hall.
not their spokesperson,
Yeah.
Steve.
Ooh, that's what I'm going to call the old
Heavens
Country
to
Bumpkin.
Murgatroyd.
I'm going to call it the new Carnegie Hall.
The new Carnegie Hall.
Yes, yeah, the new Carnegie Hall. So, no, you're not their spokesperson, but you are on the radio and in the play. So I think they were hoping you might get some of the details correct, which I'm sure throughout this morning, I'm sure some of the people in the play have screamed at the radio going, does Steve really not know how to say the name of the play and
I
stuff?
had to ask yesterday what
Yeah.
the rehearsal schedule was because I don't know that I didn't get it or I didn't write it down or
Right, they may have sent it to your email
Yeah.
or given it to you in person
My
or said it
friend-
to your face.
yeah, my
'cause-
friend
yeah.
Aurora keeps telling me like what days to show up and
Yeah.
then I just do.
Yep. I must admit, from time to time, you and I have had conversations, and I'll say, this is what we talked about, and you go, no, we did not. And I understand why. Yes, because
Okay, well,
I
some
have
of the
to,
conversations we have, like
no, I have to put it in stone. I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Yes, I have
No,
to put
I
it in
need
stone
it in
for you.
I always need it in
Always
writing.
need it in writing,
Always,
yes.
yes.
thecarnegieplayers.org, June 16th, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Go see Chrissy Martin in The Musgrave Revisited. Was that close?
Musgrave Ritual.
Ritual. It's a ritual of
Ritual.
musgraves dancing around a pot. Yeah, I don't know. All right. I came across this. I don't know what it is, but the headline caught me. It said, the 2 beers and a puppy test is a quick way to figure out if you want someone in your life.
Okay.
So we're going to find out if we want people in our lives, okay?
All right. Do we got to keep track or something?
I don't think so. It doesn't
Okay.
seem like, it's one page, so
All
I think
right.
we're good. Yeah. All right. You should try the 2 beers and a puppy method if you want to reassess all your relationships to figure out which ones are still worth the time investment, but ironically don't want to invest too much of your time in the process. You should try the 2 beers and a puppy method. It's a simple 2-question test that tells you basically everything you need to know about how you feel about a friend, a coworker, a family member, or anyone.
Wow, this is heavy.
All right. So here we go. Let's try it on you.
Okay.
Because we're all aware Chrissy doesn't like me. So,
I mean, ask me on the day.
right, it depends.
It depends on
hour.
the day.
Yeah. Would you want to have 2 beers with this person?
What if I don't drink beer?
See, that's what it's ruined already. If someone asked Chrissy, do you want to have 2 beers with me? She
Yeah.
would go, no. And if I
Yeah.
said to you, Chrissy, do you want to have 2 drinks with me? She'd be like, I'll be on the floor.
Yeah, it would be.
Chrissy and I had
one drink, 2 drinks.
Chrissy
yeah.
and I had one business meeting out where she got a drink. I don't even know if you got a second.
I don't think I even finished it.
Right.
Yeah.
and so many things came out. Like I was like, I couldn't believe she actually felt that way about me. I mean,
Sure.
she was like,
Yes.
you should be jammed to heck is where you
Right.
should be. Yeah,
Yes.
and I knew what that meant. Yes, yeah. So, would you want to have 2 beers with this person? Would be fine for me, but for
Yeah.
you, it would be like, do you want to have a drink and sit at a table with them for an hour?
Sure.
Okay. So, and then she says, sure. I didn't even say what person. I just said a person. Yeah.
Oh, who am I talking about?
No, I was me, but that time
Oh.
I said a person. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Well, we know that you'd like to have a cocktail and sit with me for an hour, depending on the day, So, yeah. And really halfway through the cocktail, you're like, I don't hear who's
Maybe
here.
all of our meetings should include alcohol.
I thought about it. I've thought about it a lot. As
you
long
want truth
as
serum?
as long as what we need is a tape recorder, because as you just said, you'll say things that won't really be.
This is true.
You'll say them, and then you'll be like, ooh.
I never.
Now that I
said
haven't had a
that.
drink, I don't really want you to know that I feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
I
don't.
feel that way. I just
mince
don't want you to-
words. Sometimes I
it-
do, but
it's- yeah.
not really. Honestly, no.
No?
That's how you know. I think that. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
If I'd really tell you what I think, then
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Listen, we just had a conversation off the air that I'm not going to share, but you minced words so much, I didn't even know what the conversation was about anymore. I was like, I don't even know what happened. Like, I don't even know. Are we still talking about the same thing? Like, I'm
man.
like, is this conversation still about cell phones? I don't even know what's
Oh,
happening
you're
here.
not sure,
So,
yeah. Mhm.
All right. So the first question is, would you want to have 2 beers with this person? The second question is, would you trust this person to look after your puppy for the weekend?
Oh.
Oh.
You know what? I think I did ask you to look after my dog, and you said I'm not responsible enough.
Here's the thing, okay? Because just like you,
Mm-hmm.
I care so much about my dog
Yeah.
that if something did happen that wasn't your fault,
Mm-hmm.
I'd blame you forever.
Oh.
So
okay.
I don't want to be that person.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think I had somebody lined up and like fell through, and it was like last minute, and I
Yeah.
was like scrambling. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I
but-
was very scared about that because what if I just walked into your house, nothing, to take the dogs out,
Yeah.
and one of them was passed out? Like,
right.
I'd be
well,
like,
what are you gonna do?
oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
It might
Right,
happen.
right.
Anytime you dog sit for somebody, that could happen.
I know, that's why I don't dog sit for anybody.
Yeah.
They can let your dog die on some other friend's porch. Like, I don't want it.
I could maybe take them to my house. That would make me. I have dogs sat at my house. Then I feel better
Yeah.
about like not leaving the dog alone all the
I
time.
I
guess,
did
but-
that too for my sister and my parents.
Mm-hmm.
At one time, they each had a dog and a cat,
Yeah.
and they went away on vacation together without me
Oh.
because I'm not an important part of the family.
Okay.
They all went on a cruise together, and
Oh.
I stayed home.
So they did not want to
Right.
have any cocktails, nor did they want to have a
Right,
puppy.
right. No, they trusted me with their puppy and their cat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, they went on a Disney cruise when my sister's kids were real young. So,
Oh, gotcha.
but yeah, so I think this is a good test though of how close you are with someone.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you want to hang out with them for a couple hours? At least
Mhm.
that's for me. 2 beers is a couple hours. Like I'm not a pounder.
Yeah.
So at least an hour, we'll say. Would you want to hang out at a bar alone with this person for an hour? Like, could
Okay.
you sit just by yourself for an hour with this person? I think is a better question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody. If you have someone in your life that you don't want to do that with, why are you interacting with them?
That's the test.
Oh,
It's like going through your closet. Do we really want to have these clothes?
I guess
You know?
this is my. I'm just not very like I'm just factual in that way. I'm not going to hang out with somebody I don't like.
Time out.
What? Yes.
You're gonna tell me
Yeah.
at whatever age you are, 40s, in your 40s,
Yes. 40-ish.
40ish, that you haven't spent time with people you didn't want to spend time with in your life?
On purpose?
Well, you went out with some folks because you said yes to something you didn't mean to say yes to, and they're in your life, and you're just kind of like, you know. Well, I don't know what to say to that. I'm kind of stunned.
Okay.
I bet if I picked through your life, I would find sometimes that this has happened.
Okay.
Or you're better at saying no than I am, or perhaps you're meaner than I am. You will just say, "No, I don't like you. I'm not going out with you tonight. No, I can't. I don't want to be
Not
around you."
mean.
you know.
Maybe I'm less. I don't know. Maybe people don't ask me to do stuff.
Maybe you're more picky. So, although that is possible, you've had kids since like the late '60s.
My
so
social
you,
life has
yeah,
been kids, other people with children, my children's
right,
age for a
right.
long time. Yes.
Yeah. So that might be
And I also work way too much, and
because I know because of my kids, I've spent time around people that I didn't really want to spend time with. Like
Yeah.
there might be like they're on the same baseball team as a friend or someone they know, and then
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time at the baseball game with a father that I don't really care for.
Oh.
Or let's say like they're in like a school thing, like band, and I go and I have to spend time around this other couple that I don't really.
But that's at the event. That's not extra time outside that you're making like plans for. That's how I'm
Right.
have it in my head.
Right.
I don't generally make extra plans with people I don't enjoy spending time with.
No, I don't purposely do
Yeah.
it, but sometimes, let's
If you're-
just say perhaps you're married to someone and they have an ex-husband who's always around and they come
This
to your
seems a little-
things
this
and
seems a little
and
specific.
they hang out at Thanksgiving and they're there and you just
Well, this is all.
I don't really like that.
Yeah, this
That
is.
seems more on me, you think?
This could be solved with
No.
some
Okay.
prior
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Of just
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I've seen Dateline, but I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh, well, not that kind of work.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what we were getting at yet.
Just say
So,
no.
that's the problem is I don't say no a lot.
Yeah.
And it's funny. So there's like 3 business people that do a lot of videos and things that I watch a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
One is Simon Sinek, who's an author and an optimist, and I really like his stuff to an extent. I also like Gary Vaynerchuk, also known as Gary V. I like
Okay.
his stuff, and I like this Alex Hormozy, who looks like a muscle-bound meathead, and then when you hear him talk, he's really smart about business.
Mm-hmm.
So between those 3, I kind of get a good trilogy of what I want to become as a business owner.
Okay.
And one of the things that he talked about, the reason I bring this up is sometimes in your life, not just in business, but sometimes if you want to accomplish something, you have to go into a season of no.
Okay.
And just say no to like everything except that one thing that you're spotted on.
Okay.
And I so would like to get to that point
Mm-hmm.
because I almost never say no. I'm just like, here's how you'll know if I want to say no, and I shouldn't share this with everybody, but I'll kind of go, all right.
Oh.
That's as close as I get to no. Because
Okay.
in my head I'm going, say no. You don't
Yeah.
want to do this thing. Say no. Say no.
Yeah.
Why is your head tilting? Stop tilting. You're not a dog looking at a fan. Stop tilting. Just say no.
Yeah.
And then I walk away and I never said no.
Oh.
So it's
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I need to say no more often. Like Chrissy does.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Say no, I don't get
So when Chrissy says no to you, you know it's because she doesn't like you. She doesn't want to have beers with you, and she would not
stop.
trust you with her
Well,
puppy.
I don't want to beer with anybody. Beer's disgusting. It tastes like feet.
We'll get into when you've drank feet at another time. Why are people drinking feet?
I don't know.
no
I've never
reason.
licked the foot, but I'm assuming if I did, it would taste like a beer. I assume it tastes the same as if I like licked pavement. I mean, I know people like it. I know people like the flavor of beer. It's like coffee. It's an acquired taste. I get it. I do not acquire it.
I don't. I like beer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like feet.
Okay.
So, Jason says beer is not disgusting.
Yeah, this is my perspective.
Right.
Yes.
No, I'm with you. But you know what? This is going to be for another day. I've got a story about how something grows on you.
Oh,
Like if you didn't like something to begin
sure.
with, and,
Yeah.
and it grows on you.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about beer.
Yeah.
I didn't like beer before.
Yeah.
Your typical domestic beers.
Yeah.
I don't care for.
Yeah.
I like all the a lot of different flavored beers and funky stuff and
Mm-hmm.
different things to try. Then I started to like beer. I also didn't really care for beer until after I was done smoking. So
Oh.
perhaps I just needed a new addiction. You know,
It's
so
possible,
yeah, so
sure.
I'm working
Maybe
my way.
that's how you'll feel about the grasshoppers when we have some. You'll be like, ooh, I never knew I liked them so much.
I was talking about that yesterday. Cheryl filled in for Chrissy yesterday because Chrissy was off on tour with Taylor Swift, and she said, "Well, just so you know, that's not happening today." Like we're not eating because I looked to see if they're still in here, which
They
they
are. They're
Yes.
right here.
Yes, you've
Waiting
got
on
them.
us to
Yes.
do something
Yes.
fun with them. Look,
Yes.
grasshoppers. When do you want to eat them?
So gross. Talk. You won't drink beer,
Yeah.
but now that would be a fun thing,
What?
a fun contest. We'd probably have to do this as a video off the air.
Okay.
But if we did a contest where if we got it wrong, we had to do a shot.
Woo!
That could really make for a fun show.
That could make for fun.
Yes,
Sure.
yes,
Yes.
I think that's. I mean, we'd probably need a designated watcher over, like because it's very possible that by the third question, Chrissy passes out. Like maybe we'd have to do like little shots, like
no.
half a shots or
Yeah,
something.
like thimbles or
Like
something.
shots of like spritzer or something,
Yeah.
not like whiskey. So, I think I've only seen. I seen Chrissy get a little bit like when we had our meeting. You were feeling a little bit like woo, maybe.
Yeah.
But only one other night have I ever seen you like tipsy. Like that was we had
Oh, man.
one trivia night where you were like you had enough with the world and you were just like, I'll have another bartender. And they're like, what? I don't know, something brown and with an envelope in it. No, with an umbrella in it, not an
Yeah.
envelope. Wrong word.
Long Island iced teas are not my friend.
Is that what you were
That
having?
is what
Yeah.
I had. Those are not my
Yeah.
friend.
Mhm. That was
And they get away from me
yes.
very quickly.
yeah,
Very quickly.
That was a good time. Perhaps you should drink some alcohol before you do your play. Then you'll be feeling much more relaxed for it.
Sure.
The play being Sherlock Holmes Finds His Mother. June 16th, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th at 7 p.m. at 116 Washington Street in downtown Rensselaer, also known as the New Carnegie Hall.
I'm so stupid. So when they do them, it's 2 plays that night. It's the
The Redheaded Stepchild,
No,
starring Chrissy Martin.
is it on there? It's something
No.
and something. It's 2 in 1. It's like 2 one-act plays in
Right?
one.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I don't know if we mentioned the other one because you just keep mentioning my side, but there's a whole nother side that I'm not in.
I don't. They're going on simultaneously?
No, after
Oh, good.
the
Okay,
same
'cause that
night
would be
though.
confusing.
I think it's the same day, the same performance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes, June 16th, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. From 7 till 9, we invite you to 2 hours of mystery with one of the world's greatest detectives. A double feature! 2 mysteries adapted
There you
from
go.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's original works. All for only $8. Tickets available at the door. That's all we got.
Oh, okay. So
That's
it is a double feature though.
Yes, it's a double feature.
I can't remember the other one. Red something, red hair, red something. Anyway.
Redheads have more fun.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh, they probably do.
Here's more details. 116 Washington Street, to be known further as the New Carnegie Hall. A quaint, intimate venue with an old-fashioned window display store front directly across from the courthouse in downtown Rensselaer. They're excited to bring the Rensselaer community an experience in mystery, sleuth, along with the world's greatest detective to see if you can figure out before he does. Ooh, what? I think we need to set up some kind of betting system, like a pool, to see if Chrissy accidentally says the murderer before they're supposed to release it. If she trips up and accidentally says who the killer is.
I kept a secret for so long for my friend's surprise party, so I don't even want to hear
You
it.
kept it from one person, not from everyone.
Oh, yeah.
This you have to keep from everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
Chrissy, who done it?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not totally sure.
Oh,
I gotta read
I forgot
more.
she hasn't read the whole
I
script
gotta
yet.
read the script and find
the
out.
show is only in 9 days, so she hasn't read the whole thing yet.
Oh no!
By the way, it is the first is the Victorian melodrama known as the Musgrave Ritual.
There you go.
Yes. The second, a more lighthearted modern version of the Red-Headed League. Fun for the whole family. Their cast is all local Jasper County residents, including Chrissy Martin. Some are familiar faces in Carnegie, and some are making their acting debut.
Oh my gosh!
Chrissy Martin.
Can anyone else not feel their knees? Just me? Oh, good. Is it hot in here?
By the way, the Red-Headed League features an almost all-female cast, including Sherlock and Watson.
All right.
Good stuff going on. And once again, it's June 16th, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Make sure you get tickets to every night so we can root Chrissy on
Oh, dear.
and help her through this fine Acting debut. That's you, Chrissy Martin. They're saying some are making their acting debut. In parentheses, Chrissy A. Martin. So
Yes.
I don't know Chrissy's middle name. She won't tell me. But I'm gonna find out. I'm just gonna ask your husband. He'll tell me.
No, he's been on strict instruction not to tell you.
Yeah, he'll tell me.
He doesn't even know.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
He knows.
He doesn't know. He thinks he knows, but he doesn't know.
I'm gonna get it out.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask your kids.
He doesn't even know. They
Your
don't
kids-
know.
Your kids would tell me.
They don't know.
They know. Your kids
They
would
don't
tell me.
know.
They'll be like,
They don't know.
"Sorry, Mom, I had to. It's Steve Touhy.
Yeah.
I had to. It's-
Oh, you don't
it's
rank
Steve
over
Touhy.
me, my
It's-
friend. Not at my house anyway.
Oh, I think I do. Not when it comes to like rules and things, but as far as rank of like I think I rank
Yeah,
over
yeah,
you. Yeah.
sure,
I mean, at some point they're gonna need you for more than they're gonna need me for. But if we were standing next to each other and I was asking a question that would embarrass you,
yeah.
I
Oh, they
rank
would tell
higher.
me.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to put them all in strict instruction not to say
I'll text them right now.